Curiosity led her to a cursed mansion she was never seen again. In the small, isolated town of Blackwood, a sinister history lingered in the shadows. The townsfolk spoke in hushed tones about an old abandoned mansion that stood on the outskirts, its once grand facade now crumbling and overgrown with ivy. They called it the Whispering Shadows Manor.
Legend had it that the mansion was cursed decades ago. It was home to the wealthy Blackwood family who mysteriously vanished overnight. No one knew what happened to them, and no one dared to enter the mansion to find out. The locals believed the spirits of the Blackwood family still roamed the halls, their whispers echoing through the night.
One stormy evening, a curious historian named Clara arrived in Blackwood. She had heard the tales of the Whispering Shadows Manor and was determined to uncover the truth. Armed with a lantern and her notebook, she made her way to the mansion, ignoring the warnings of the townspeople.
As she approached the mansion, the wind howled through the twisted trees, and the air grew thick with an unnatural chill. Clara pushed open the creaking front door and stepped inside. The interior was dark and cold, the air heavy with dust and decay.
Clara's lantern cast eerie shadows on the walls as she explored the mansion. She could almost hear faint whispers, but she brushed it off as her imagination. In one of the upstairs bedrooms, she found an old, dusty journal. Opening it, she discovered it belonged to Eleanor Blackwood, the matriarch of the family.
Eleanor's journal detailed the family's descent into madness after uncovering a hidden room in the basement. The room contained ancient, arcane symbols and a large mirror that seemed to pulse with a dark energy. The family became obsessed with the mirror, hearing whispers and seeing visions that drove them to madness.
Determined to see the mirror for herself, Clara descended into the basement. The air grew colder with each step, and the whispers grew louder. Finally, she found the hidden room. In the center stood the ancient mirror, its surface dark and foreboding.
As Clara approached the mirror, her lantern flickered and went out. In the darkness, she could see the faint outline of her reflection, but something was wrong. The reflection began to move on its own, smiling malevolently as it stepped out of the mirror.
Clara tried to scream, but no sound escaped her lips. The last thing she saw was her own twisted reflection, reaching out to pull her into the mirror. The next morning, the townspeople found the mansion's front door ajar, but Clara was never seen again.
The Whispering Shadows Manor remained, its dark secrets and malevolent spirits waiting for the next curious soul to enter. The whispers continued to echo through the halls, a chilling reminder of the mansion's cursed history.